But let's get into exactly what's going on with Bob Iger and how he recently was forced to resign due to the Snow White drama, due to the Snow White backlash and the box office collapse, and a lot more catered to that. The board believes that Iger made DEI too obvious in their properties to the point that their ideology was too upfront and created mainstream backlash. Now, there are already 3 in the roster to take over Bob Iger as Disney's CEO. However, the twist here is that they are still looking for a CEO that would utilize DEI in a more careful and calculated way, regardless of Disney being investigated by the FCC.
The walls are closing in on Disney, and the unthinkable is happening. Bob Iger, the once untouchable king of the Magic Kingdom, is fighting for his career. And at the center of this corporate earthquake? Rachel Zegler, the star of Disney's Snow White remake, whose controversial comments ignited a firestorm so massive it could permanently alter the future of the entertainment giant. This isn't just another Hollywood flop. This is a full-blown disaster, one that's exposing deep fractures within Disney's leadership, sparking boardroom mutiny, and sending shockwaves through Wall Street. And it's all unfolding right now. Behind closed doors, Disney is in panic mode. Emergency meetings, leaked recordings of shouting matches, investors pulling out, and at the heart of it all, a Snow White reboot that didn't just bomb at the box office, it shattered audience trust. The film, which cost Disney over $200 million, before marketing and 3 rounds of costly reshoots, barely scraped together $160 million worldwide. Compare that to Minecraft, a movie with zero controversy, which raked in over $300 million in its opening weekend alone. The message? Fans have had enough. Ziegler, the film's lead, didn't just star in the movie, she became the face of its backlash. In interviews, she mocked the original Snow White, called Prince Charming a stalker, and dismissed the classic fairy tale as outdated. Her tone struck fans as smug, even condescending, and clips of her remarks went viral, sparking fury from longtime Disney loyalists. But here's the real problem. Disney stayed silent. No damage control, no course correction, just radio silence as the outrage grew. And now, the fallout is hitting where it hurts most. Bob Iger's grip on power. Iger's last stand. And the board's revolt. In a desperate emergency meeting, Iger reportedly begged the board for more time, vowing to remake Snow White the right way. No agendas, no modern reinventions, just classic Disney magic. But the board wasn't buying it. Insiders say over 80% rejected his plea on the spot. Now, the unthinkable is on the table, forcing Iger out years ahead of schedule. Some want him gone by December of this year, others are pushing for early 2026. Either way, his legendary reign is crumbling, and fast. This isn't just about Snow White. Disney's been bleeding for years. Box office bombs, theme park declines, Disney Plus struggles, and now an FCC probe into alleged corporate mismanagement. Iger's return was supposed to fix things. Instead, he doubled down on the same strategies that alienated fans. And now, the board wants a major shift. Storytelling over messaging. No more divisive reboots, no more lecturing audiences, just the kind of magic that made Disney legendary in the first place. The clock is ticking. Iger's legacy is on the line. The board is moving. And Disney's future? It's hanging by a thread. One thing's clear. Rachel Zegler may have sparked the flame, but Bob Iger handed her the match. And now, the whole kingdom might burn. Want more explosive insider breakdowns? Stay tuned. This story is far from over.